What's your overriding emotions after that?
They were emotions. Um, we left it late, but I thought we were the better side. Over the 90 minutes there, I thought no one can argue it was here. We didn't deserve to win the game. I thought it should have been out of sight at half time. And listen, they're a good side. There's no question about it. There's no poor sides in this league. And Derby, I thought we started really well. Started on the front foot. Jack took his chance really well, but we should have scored before that. Couple of situations, and that's the thing. I think the situation you got in the final ball wasn't good enough. And that's been a thing over the last couple of weeks. Steve, that's got to improve. And then to get the penalty on 46, 47 minutes, which I can only describe as pathetic. I've got a clear view of it, it's on my side, and I know for a million percent when I watch it back. Listen, I've got nothing against Connor, because he's got to cross Niall, and you know, he's in the box, but there's no contact, there's no shove, there's no nothing. He's gone down, and he couldn't wait to give it. And I have to say, I thought he was poor all night. Not just for us, for the opposition as well. I thought he was terrible. Some of the decisions were baffling. Some of the free kicks. I mean, the free kick at the end for the foul on the edge of the box, it's almost like you're thinking, does he want them to score here? He just throws himself on the floor and he gives a free kick. He got so many things wrong. Like I said, for both teams. I said I'll come in and speak to him in a minute. But it was poor. It was poor. I think if you're going to, the first 10, 15 minutes, they could have 4 or 5 yellow cards. He's emptying our lads and he's doing nothing, and then all of a sudden he starts whipping them out. I honestly, I don't want to make it about the ref, because it has to be about us. I thought I asked the lad to show character at half time. We could have folded, could have went to our shell, and we didn't. It wasn't pretty. I thought there was nothing in the game second half. I don't think we were great. Don't think they were great. I don't really remember them getting in too many situations or Mark having to make a save. I don't think we worked Tony as much as what we should with the situations we got in. So that's something that we need to work on. But I asked them to find a way, and he found a way. And it was a great delivery from Matterrain, and I made up because it's something we work on. And we've got scored off 2 set pieces the last 2 games. And you know, after the Clitheroe game, we were getting some stick, and the lads were. And I just said, use it as fuel. And we've gone and put back-to-back games together at this stage of the season. It's massive for us.
Did I feel slightly a bit better with the complexion of the game and how everything sort of turned out? Does that feel a little bit sweeter as well, especially over your local rivals?
Yeah, because it ebbs and flows, doesn't it? It's a derby, and obviously they want to win, and the players know each other, and the manager staff know each other, and there's that little bite, and there's that edge to it. But in the first half, my frustration, listen, I was disappointed with the decision, it's awful, and when anyone watches it back, if anyone's got a different opinion, tell them to give me a call, because I was here live, it was poor. But I was poor the last 5 minutes of the first half. I thought we let them back in the game, and they were never in it, Steve. And we should have punished them. Okay, we didn't create them clear-cut opportunities we should have, but it was just a case of over it in the pass. You know, not picking the right man out in the box, and we had overloads. But what I couldn't fault was the work rate today, and I think out of the 2 sides, I always say to our lads, you need to want it more, and I felt we wanted a little bit more today.
What's the mood in the dressing room like when you can see the penalty, which is quite contentious on the stroke of half time? It feels like all that hard work and all the chances you had, all the half chances in the first half, so it just gets unravelled. And
it's low, Steve. It's low when you go in, and listen, I had me say early doors, and my rant was about us letting them back in the last 5 minutes. I thought we should have scored another goal. I thought we lacked a little bit of quality in the final third. So I had me say, and then we said, listen, don't change anything. Keep doing what we're doing. Get back to being on the front foot, because I just thought we dropped a little bit deep. You know, it's come from the midfield, and Carney's had the touch. I think Sam Baker can step in there. I think 5 minutes early, but 20 yards further up the pitch, and that doesn't happen. And then the second half, they pushed Willow up a little bit higher, and he started to pull the strings a little bit. And we can't give him time. You know, I think when he's a bit deeper, he's less of a threat. And he started getting on the ball, and we didn't like that. So we changed things. And listen, morale's low, but when you come out and find a way to win, and I've said it all season, we found a way to win in a lot of games, and the last 3 games, they found a way to win. So we've come back from a 4-0 loss, and we've scored 6 goals in 2 games. We should have had 2 clean sheets, but we've had 1. I don't think Mark's had anything to do again. And we've gone back to that. I think he's had 2 saves to make on Wednesday night, and 1 tonight, which you'd expect him to save.
what does that do for the confidence for the rest of the team when you said all season when you've not played well and won, it's been good, but you played well today and you got what you deserved in the end, the 3 points, and you managed to keep everyone else that's below you in touching distance as well?
It's confidence in it. So on Wednesday, I said after the game on Wednesday, we showed every side to our game, because the first half was nervy. They were probably slightly the better side, Avro, which is expected, but they didn't look like scoring, and that's what we're about. We defend right. We've got Niall back and Louis, and that's a great partnership for us. We've still got Jack Byrne, we've still got Coops, we've still got other lads to come in, and Bren's going to train this week. But I said to the lads, I can't give you confidence, and that's how you get confidence back. You grind the first half performance out, go 1-0 up, and the second half, when your chances come, you take it, and it ends up being 4-0, and in the end it was comfortable. So on the outside it looked like an iron, but it wasn't. We had to grind it out today, and that's what we've got to do now. And the difference from last week, and they say, don't they, what a difference a week makes in football. It's a long time. But I'm delighted for the lads. We've got standards there. It's as simple as that. And if they fall below that, it won't be accepted. You know, I'll be the first to say we maybe lack a little bit of quality in certain areas. But if you give me 20 lads who are going to run through a brick wall for you, mate, you've got half a chance, and we've got half a chance.
It felt like you had a lot of players who run through brick walls, and it's hard to pick out anyone who really stood out because they were all quite incredible at times.
2 centre-halves for me. I thought Libby and Niall again were outstanding. Niall's come back in the last 2 games. And listen, it's strange, innit, because Jack's done well for us, Coops has done well, but they've had that partnership all year. They know what each other's going to do. They're both comfortable on the ball, they're both athletes. They've now brought, they can win headers. That was something that they needed to improve on, and they've done that. And again, I just felt we looked comfortable. I didn't feel like we were going to concede. Later on, got a bit hairy as it does, and then we brought big Jack on to see the game out. But yeah, it'll give them confidence. But all it gives us these 3 points. What we've got to do now is prepare Lechawi and see. You know, like I said, we haven't got our full strength team out there. There's 4 or 5 lads missing with injury and illness and different things, like every team has. So we're not getting the violin out. But hopefully we'll have a couple of them back for next Saturday. We've got a tough game on Tuesday night in the Senior Cup. We want to win that, but we'll be giving lads minutes who haven't had minutes over the last few weeks. So it'll be a slightly different team, and then everything will gear up towards Chasetown at home next week.
Did that triple change about 17, 18 minutes from time sort of give you that re-energising?
Yeah.
Sort of, that carry you over the line in the end, do you think?
1,000,000%. I thought Renato, when he come on, as he did on Wednesday, looked sharp and lively. He's quick, and he's direct. Give us a little dimension. Tom done well. He probably could have got one at the end there, Tom, didn't he? I thought, can he finish it? Just maybe a bit of fatigue. I think if there's more time in the game, he has a second win, but he didn't get a chance to get a second win. Pushed Ely in the 10. Obviously, Millsy's dead on his feet. The physio's gone mad at me because he said 60 minutes and he ended up playing 80, so he's not happy. But yeah, it did give us a different dimension. Kingsley can move the ball and control the game. I'd like to control it better, but I think when it gets near the end, they brought a few big lads on, and I thought they were always in the game. Don't get me wrong, because the forwards they've got, I said that's how they'll always be in the game. You've got Ben Hodgkinson, you've got Campbell, you've got Duffus, you know, and then they've got Willow behind them, and they're always going to be a threat. So it was just important we seen it out, mate. And when the free kick came at the end, I was worried, but yeah, we got over the line in the end.
And just a cheeky one, you speaking to Renato then after the game, and he's obviously a young player from Southport who's got a lot of pedigree. What was that conversation?
It was just, I thought he'd done well when he come on. I thought he'd been live, he did 2 games. I said, you'll get your start, it'll come. Yeah. Obviously, we've got another winger we brought in. We couldn't get over the line this morning, hasn't been approved by the FA. That'll be done by next week. Like I said to you before, we'll have other players back from injury. Stay only back for next Saturday. So we'll go into next Saturday's game in a much stronger position than what we are now. That brings its own challenges, because then it gives me an headache. Sometimes when you've got no one else to pick, or it's tough. And I just said to the lad there, we need everyone. We need the 22-man squad we've got all sticking together, because they've all played a part up to this point, and they'll all play a part now to the end of the season. And I said to the lads in there, look, you'll decide where you finish. We can't affect anybody else. And if we have to grind them out like that, I'll grind them out like that. I don't care how many goals we score. I think the key thing for us is do what we stick to. And if we don't end up getting over the line, it won't be for the ones that trying. It'll be that somebody else has been better than us.
Nice one, Ella.